Oh my god. I just saw, holy crap. Look, there he is. You can see the tracers blinking. Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel, and for today's video, we're gonna do some more hunting, but first, I need to figure out what was happening with my aim last time. Now, if I come down over here, alright, this seems pretty simple. Use the knuckle to create an imaginary vertical, and then about a third of the way up the wrapping should give me my horizontal, and boom. Again, knuckle, about a third of the way up the horizontal, boom. Alright, and I'm using, when I say the horizontal, I'm using the wrap. So you got the winding down there around the bow, the cord winding or whatever. So, and then it really, oh, that was high. The issue I was having is actually that exactly right there, is every shot just seemed to go really, really high. And maybe there? Yeah. And the reason I think that is, please do not start raining now. Alrighty, now that that's let up a little bit. So point being is that I thought I was pretty accurate, but then I was running into an issue where in the last video, I kept overshooting the animals, and I think that has two reasons. One, my aim sucks. Two, the E. So, if we position ourselves correctly, I have a habit, of course, when I use crosshairs, is I want to get the crosshair centered, right? But, so let's say we put the E way over, right? But if I overcome that instinct and go back to my normal spot, nah, it's pretty close, right? So what I think was happening is that every time I had an animal where I didn't spot, so the E was blinking when I took the shot, I instinctively tried to use that like a crosshair and center it, and well, as a result, I would end up shooting over the animal, because whenever you have the crosshair up, like let's say, actually, not a clue if this is going to work, but yeah, so you can see the E is actually below your center. So what I think was happening is I was instinctively trying to line up the E, causing me to shoot over. So as a result, I've messed with my skills again and got rid of the ability to sight spot, because honestly, the only thing I've ever really used it for was the ability to, when playing with all the aids on, being able to do the spotting outline to take a shot at an animal I don't actually have a clear shot on, or for verifying a hit by watching the health go down. Other than that, not a whole lot of use for it. I just use the binos, pick out my target, and then use the weapon. So, being as I'm trying to make things as difficult for myself as possible with the recurve, well, I think I'm just going to leave it disabled. Meanwhile, now that I've figured all that out, it is time to head over to Yukon. Alrighty, now we are in Yukon. It is 5 a.m. This is going to be an interesting one. So, after my great success managing to shoot one moose, even though it took all day, 2 shots, and tracking it halfway around the world, even though I wasn't actually tracking it, but tracking a different one, I've decided that maybe I need a bit more motivation when taking the shot, i.e. having it be something that could kill me back. So, grizzly bear. Let's go find us a grizzly bear. This is gonna... Wait, that's that way? Is that? I'm lost. I can't... yeah, no, I want to go this way. Scent is... Let's see. Yeah, the wind's coming from that direction, so scent's going behind me, which is perfect. So it is early morning. We should be able to catch them in drink time down around over here, I think. Oh, I actually have some rest zones for the afternoon. Perfect. So, yeah, this is... Grizzly bear. I have to get really close to a grizzly bear. You can't see anything right now. I just realized that it's too dark. We'll do that. It's the sun will come up tomorrow. Bet your bottom. That was a horrible dad joke, and I just realized 90% of you may not even be old enough to know what that references to. Anyways. That's a problem. Alright, so the particles coming by on the screen are telling me the wind has changed direction as I'm going down. It's actually going that way. So, not a big deal for looking left, but basically anything in front of me or to the right is probably going to get spooked here soon. Ah, look, grizzly bear. Oh. And it went that way. There's something eerie about being here in early morning, hunting grizzly bear with a weapon like the recurve. When you're using the rifle, you're touching them from afar. Chances are you can get a couple rounds before they charge your way. But with the recurve, I'm actually thinking that I don't think I can reload fast enough to take a shot. And if they don't just drop instantly, oh hey, oh no, that's a bush. And if they don't just drop instantly, I don't think I'm going to get another shot. So I'm going to get down to the edge here, let things settle down a bit, and see if I can't find me a grizzly bear. Uh-huh. You know what? Just out of curiosity. No. I don't think I even hit the thing, did I? Nope. Pretty sure I missed completely. Alright. Well, that was a failed experiment. Are they really going to come back? Oh, look. There they are. That's actually a different group. 31 yards. Yeah, why not? I'm a glutton for punishment. Dang it. Now I'm just wasting arrows. So I'm going to work my way around this bank here. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had ducks come back. I don't know where these bears are. Oh, found one. Yep. There's a bear. Oh, there he is. What is he doing? The wind is still working for me. I kind of... Yeah, that, Alright, well, let's do something stupid. Oh, he's right there. Oh my lord, he's moving. Where is he? Is that him? That sure as hell looks like him. Oh yeah, that's him. He's 35 yards. Calm. 36 yards. What? He's just a 5, but you know what? The difficulty level doesn't change how well they can kill you. I wouldn't mind if he'd give me a 28 yards, though. Is that actually 28? Wait, what was that? Could you stop right there? 32 yards. Of course not. That was a good hit. Oh, there he is. I'm hoping I caught a lung. I don't know if the 540 will drill that from the front. No, I did not catch a lung. Son of a biscuit. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do, because this is a nice kind of open area, is I'm going to set up probably right in here. And just give it a minute and see if I can call him back to me. I'm hoping he comes back before he bleeds out. I would like to get a vital shot on him. This is not creepy at all. I'm listening so intently. I'm having troubles distinguishing wind and movement. Unfortunately, bears are one of those unpredictable animals, kind of like the wolves and... actually, most of the predators, really. You can shove them off their zone very easily, and sometimes they'll just go to a different zone instead of coming back, so there's a very strong possibility he's not coming back here. Time's almost up anyways, and then he moves on to what's next? I think resting? They very much sleep through the day. You know what's dumb? Is I have a tripod with me. I could very easily be safe right now. Now granted, I honestly believe, and I've actually said this in, I think it was one of the first videos I did Grizzly Bear on, That, in real life, that tripod would be absolutely useless. I mean, that's just putting meat on a stick for him. 3 sticks, but stick nonetheless. I don't like that. So a little glitch that happens with the game is that occasionally, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but you'll get like this kind of pop, like a... And what that is it's like the audio balance when a track starts and stops playing. Me running. Basically what's happening is there's something that you can hear, but it's right at the edge of your hearing, so the track is starting and stopping. And then basically when it stops making that sound, it means it's either fully in, so the track's not starting and stopping, or it's fully out. And the only thing I know of to be that way were a couple bears. So I may end up calling in the wrong damn bear. So we have about 20 in-game minutes or 5 IRL minutes, and then their zone's going to be up and we got to start looking elsewhere. Which means I'm going to have to track down wherever he's taking his daytime nap. Because he's still alive. He ain't happy, but he's alive. So I find with the colors, 30-second intervals seem to usually do a good trick. I mean, that's what they're supposed to be. But there are certain animals that will respond to spam calling. Lions will respond. Oh my god. I just saw. Holy crap. Look, there he is. You can see the tracers blinking. Oh crap, he's gonna come in downwind of me. I saw my tracer blink off in the brush. That was the creepiest crap ever. Oh my god, he's right there. There's the tracer. What? Oh, it's sticking out of his head. I shot him in the head. Alright. Oh crap, he's fleeing. He caught my scent. Look at that! Oh my lord, that was the creepiest thing. I started talking, what was I talking about? Spam calling, what animals respond, and just in that bush over there, I saw the blinker, the blink of the tracer arrow, and that is... Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that gave me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, so he's coming from over there now. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to try and get down somewhere. Yeah, he went off this way, so I need to get somewhere over here where I can control my wind but have a clear line of sight on everything. Well, there's a benefit to the tracer arrow, not just being able to find the animal once you downed it or seeing where your shot went, but being able to let you know when a giant carnivorous animal is about to pop up on you. And now I'm looking for the stupid light, so every time one of these little particles pass through the light just right, I'm like, oh crap, there he is. I'll be honest, if I were smart, I would have started the hunt much earlier in the morning. I would have had more time. But you know why I didn't do it? Because then you wouldn't be able to see it. It'd be too dark. And with the compression and the coloring and everything, yeah, you wouldn't be able to see anything. I don't color the videos or anything. This is just, right now I'm dealing with an issue with my Elgato not being able to detect full range signals. And I'm still waiting for Elgato to do something to help that. In the meantime, get to enjoy what still looks like a beautiful game, and track down a grizzly bear on foot, and shoot it with a string and a stick. This was a bright idea. I didn't even bring anything for backup. Like, I didn't bring a rifle. No one ever accused me of being bright. This might be his track here. Yeah. Oh. He's not a, you know, I know it says he's a 5, but that ain't bad weight. 12, 15? He's still a pretty good size bear. Like, am I hearing wind or am I hearing the bear? I think that's wind. I think I'm hearing just wind fiddling with a branch over there. Famous last words? Oh, that's... You know what? Which bear did I hit? I just realized something. I picked up that track earlier, that heavier bear. That's not the one I shot. So maybe I need to go back and get the right track and see which one... Yeah, I'm gonna run back real quick, grab the track where I took the shot, which should be... Oh, it's like way back here, isn't it? There it is, we got blood. Okay. This should be his track. He's not the big one, he's the smaller of the two. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, this is where he ran off back here. I'm thinking he ran to the same spot. See, now I grabbed the wrong track. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Wait. That's a different 931 track? Oh, great. Okay, so... there's a ton of grizzly bears. There's two 931s and a 1215. One of the 931s has an arrow sticking out his frickin' face. That's the one I need to find. So at this point now, I'm just doing spiraling out from the last track to try and figure out which direction he went in. I do have a rest zone for bears on the other side there, but that's not until later. Where he went right now is the question. I like using the trails when I do this because less noise, easier to hear. And it also helps you keep track of kind of where you've been. But I have not seen any sign that he's gone this way. There's a bridge right there. I like the bridge because I can use the bridge. I really saw like this pile of rocks right here and for a second thought he's sleeping in the road. Alright, I'm on the bridge. I have a pretty good line of sight around me. We know he came from down there. Specifically, actually. Right around there is where the shot was taken. And I know he went up to the right through these woods here. The question is, did he continue off left up the hill? Or did he come around to the right? So, I'm going to sit here for a second, do some calls, and see what stirs. Of course, I don't have high hopes for this because usually when they're in their resting areas, they're not going to pop up out of their nap to see what's going on with the call. But you never know. You can't, might as well take the chance. Alright, it's been a good minute. I'm not seeing anything anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back down. Unless I should stumble across the thing right now. Might actually head down to the coast there. And just see if I can... Because I don't know which way he went. I'm probably going to have to head all the way back. Grab his trail again and see if I can figure out... Just follow his actual trail. Okay. Oh, and all my tracks here just disappeared. I hate it when it does that. You can only have so many tracks or so many different animals at tracks, and there's so many bears around here, I just grabbed the wrong one. So now I have to go all the way back and find the blood and start over. Alright, we're getting somewhere. So I have some tracks, as you can see, they kind of came from over here, but I'm thinking he's got to be over here then. Because this one, he's just... There's two tracks here. There's one where he's going back and one where he's coming out. The problem is he stopped bleeding almost immediately. There's like 2 blood spots and that's about it. Okay. 0 to 25, he's low. So he actually went somewhere... Okay, this is gonna get tricky. Is it starting to snow? Please, well, actually that might help. 0 to 25, so he is a stick away from bleeding now. Alright, I'm at a wee bit of a loss. So I shot him, he ran this way, came back, and then went this way, and then came back. And then that way, and came back. So he's got, you know what? He had to have gone this way. That's the only way I haven't checked. Is that an albino duck? I'll have to keep that in mind for later. Okay, so... He didn't go that way any further. His track completely disappears going that way. That's his zone, 3:30 to 7. We know he'll be right here. Because I think this one right over here? Oops, stuck on run. That's the poo. That's the wrong one. Where are you? I just saw you over here. You? And we got this track over here. On the off chance that he's moved down the waterway a bit, I'm going to check that out. But what we might have to do is come back tomorrow and go for his need zone. Yep. Alright, so... I guess I'm just going to do the need zone thing because... I haven't the foggiest idea where he went, so we're gonna... I don't know if the arrow will stay. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go down, throw the tripod down, run back to base, reset the time, run back down, call him in, try it again. Wait. Just now. What? Just... Where? I should have seen the thing running off then, right? You mean just now? How was that just now? No warning call? They're moving back in. I'll tell you what, if there was a bear around here, it ain't making any noise. Alright, so we run back to the outpost, set the time, and then run back to the frickin' tripod and attempt to call him in. A little, waste some money on some descent. Mino's at the ready. Caller at the ready. See if we can find him. There's those 2 ducks that keep coming in. Well, there's a couple more in there. I gotta remember to come back over here in the afternoon and grab that albino with the 22. There's another one out there flying in. Yeah, well, here come the foxes, which means bears shouldn't be far behind. Ooh. I don't think I'm going to pass that up. I know, we're here for Grizzly Bear, but... Jeez, don't run, you dumb genius. Oh, wow. Too far, low and forward. He was a 9.9, so he wouldn't even been a gold. Alright, well, we'll take him back. Well, we got about 5 more minutes of the zone left. I haven't seen or heard a single grizzly bear, which is interesting, because there's, what, 3 sows, 2 931 peak boars, and 1 12-15 pound boar somewhere in the area. And we know this zone to be actually belonging to the Rudolph, the grizzly bear. We might end up hanging out here until slightly after the sun rises. Just to see if maybe once they're done with their zone and they start traveling, if they'll respond to the caller better. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't have hopes for this one. I screwed up that first shot. I have now spent 2 hours chasing it, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. That's amazing. So yesterday there were tracks all around here of a few females and a few males. Animal call. Wait, what? Where did that come? Wait, what? That's him! Oh my god, that's him. He's near. Holy crap. I was about to lose faith. I'm gonna spam call. I don't know, I think it's my wind that got him or me moving around. But I'm gonna spam call and try and get back on my tripod. That was... Why didn't he get any closer? Why wouldn't he move? It's gotta be the wind. There he is. He's attentive, but that's okay. Now it's do or die time, or preferably the do part. I couldn't see him because this freaking tree right here was right in the way. Look at that, the wind is perfectly right at him, so I gotta try and... There he is. Ah, dang it. The wind is not cooperating. Let's do that again just to see if that helps. I don't see him anymore. If I can just hold him close with the collar, and the wind might rotate in my favor? Or maybe he'll wander around that way? I will point out, I did not hear that warning call at all. I had that happen yesterday too, where I spun around and it's like, hey, there's a call coming up, but there wasn't one. He's been alert and attentive. He hasn't been fleeing yet that I'm aware of, so there's a good possibility I can still bring him in. Hi. Good job there. Good job. Hey, if you see a grizzly bear while you're heading that way, you mind telling them to come on over here? There's free honey. We are at the 2.5 hour mark, which means the office is starting to get hot. So, I guess I'll push it till it crashes or we get a grizzly bear, whichever happens first. So I know what's amazing is that all the tracks I found yesterday, including that time where I stumbled across the fresh poo, which was like right over there in that open area, but never saw, not even fresh, it was the just now. and I hadn't seen anything. And even now I'm sitting here, I've been checking over here because I expected to see him walking across as the tracks would say they did yesterday. Nothing. Time for the midday snow. I popped down here to take a look just in case that albino flew back in. Still no sign of the Grizzly. Hey, there's that albino. What do you think? Think we should try for the albino? Is it? It looks like it would be albino, right? Because it's got the pink beak. Oh my lord, I nailed it. Then look, let's see, was it a good hit at least? Shot it in the leg. Still counts, a 5.4, so just a silver. But it was an albino harlequin duck. Alright, well, it's definitely not, oh yeah, it's definitely not our Grizzly, but, hey, it's something. Well, unfortunately, it has been right around 3 hours, 180 gigs, and like 85 degrees in here, so Rudolph the Grizzly survives for another day. We'll have to come back and try somewhere else. I'm going to take a whack that he's somewhere over here, and that's where we'll check next. But for the meantime, off to the lodge. Okay. Spawned it and it made the sound like I was still putting my arrow away. Alright, let's see. I want one of those, I didn't realize that when you have your HUD hidden, you actually can't see the shortcut keys for all the trophy stuff. That'll work. Alright. Oh, put that away. Put it away. Alright. Well, albino duck. And tomorrow, back to the other side of that little peninsula to try and find Rudolph the grizzly bear. So, there are buttons if you liked it, buttons if you didn't, and as always, buttons to push. Until next time.